If we had to look at the abundance of elements in the human body, we would find 65% oxygen, 18% carbon, 10% of the body would be hydrogen, and 3% nitrogen by weight. Now, these elements make up biological molecules. Biological molecules are molecules that can be found in living organisms. These can be divided into two groups, namely organic and inorganic molecules. Organic molecules always contain carbon and hydrogen and are known as hydrocarbons. For this, as it can form covalent bonds with four other atoms. This is because carbon has an incomplete outermost electron shell with an atomic number of 6. The first 2 electrons fill the inner shell, thus only 4 electrons will be in the outer shell, leaving the possibility to bond with 4 other atoms to share electrons and fill its outer shell. It's lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. All of these molecules are made up of simpler molecules that are joined together to make up a larger molecule, acids, but can still be seen as quite a simple molecule. Polypeptides like proteins and polynucleotides like nucleic acids are known as macromolecules, and they are very large molecules also known as polymers that are made up of smaller repeating molecules called monomers. Examples of natural polymers include cellulose and rubber. We also have industrially produced polymers such as polyester, nylon, and PVC. The inorganic biological molecules do not have a carbon backbone and thus will not form polymers or macromolecules, but it's still an essential component of living matter. A good example of an inorganic biological molecule is water. Now, before we go into more detail of biological molecules, we need to understand how to represent organic molecules. Organic molecules can be written as a structural or molecular formula. The structural is a diagram that shows the type, amount, and position of the atoms in the molecule, whereas the molecular formula only shows the type and amount of atoms, but not their position in the molecule. In the next video, we'll go into detail of carbohydrates, the differences between mono, di, and polysaccharides.